Uzi on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad new lead. His team is off the hook and you.
Team is off the hook and you don't really want none, and if you do, you're gonna get some.
That corner from me, Dean. He's gonna get that corner. Oh, y'all got my fat face. I'm gonna put that nigga as a safety.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. The few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He was my brother, but then he forgot about it.
Why did they block
for only about a yard up to the 21?
Why did they block
on the game's first play at second down?
It's the third time trying.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Back to throw. His man complete over the middle. That's Ramsey.
That slow ass tight end I got.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
In Uzi league, that nigga a 66 speed or some shit like that. That nigga just tried. Oh, he just caught a pass one.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed
you didn't catch that, man.
Getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ramsey. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
Okay, tight end.
Eyes deceive me. I think they found a matchup.
Come on, man.
Here, don't you? I mean, that's the 2nd time they've gone to it here on this drive.
The opening drive, it's a total center. I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
That's probably wagging. I can't take no more hits like that.
They like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take
Uzi, Patriots and Uzi.
To throw on 2nd down. Proctor. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Pretty solid start for a rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Mill Rats, he used to be in finest.
Move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more comfortable with each completed pass.
And he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Back to throw. Proctor. This will be caught just inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
In finest?
His passing's been on point on this drive.
To Cam.
It was like 42 to 28.
He played the Titans, didn't he?
No, last week. I was wondering why wasn't nobody bringing it up. I had brought it up to Valley like, nigga, I don't know why nobody's doing that. We didn't know. I didn't know if it was a fair word or not.
Yeah, I don't know if they.
It's going to wind up a loss of a 3 yards on 1st down.
I don't know if that was a sim. It could have been. I don't know.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone.
It better been a sim. That nigga lost to that nigga.
Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the running game?
Oh yeah. Oh, good catch. Fucking catch. Stop that
from 10 yards out, and the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, no lie, I think these niggas in OZD, they know how to make that shit, do something to that shit decent. Decent. Nah, but it did it twice for him, but...
looking to throw on 1st down.
Come on, Brandon Polly, you be missing that fucking block, bro.
He's not the first person in here, though, like,
Melvin Gordon there.
that it happened with.
2nd down.
They could catch the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting has taken over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season.
My partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right?
See, here it goes. It's about to.
And when he went down,
what I say, it always happens. I don't understand that shit, man.
And they breathe a sigh of relief on that sideline.
I don't know why it keep happening with this dude. That shit weird. I'm telling you, let me send to you.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I know. I might miss the first pick.
Down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10. I would expect to see some pressure here. The pressure dropped off as they look to throw. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it goes up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle.
We got a kicker, boy. I'll give him that.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that will turn out to be the big one.
Steelers.
You have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts it back clearly against the wall. They'll bring it back to kick it out to 45 and to 34 yard line. Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, or even one bit more cautious when it's like that next driver goes. I don't think that there's any way to run back out and go, this is the football. I'm going to take my goodness, another interception. He's doing it at the 45. Nine interceptions in here. It's almost like they can't even believe it.
If this shit don't work this time, I'm just gonna tell them.
They believe it, get out of it, and make plays for them to win a game. Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Good for 14 yards in the second third. Jones now. The second half started. It's 1st and 10. Come on, set. Turn two, sir. Another
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Back to Broadcast.
In the end zone, touchdown Rams. Todd Gurley, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Give me that shit.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
What round y'all in?
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Haskins, 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They try right side here. Gurley. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Proctor. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A huge play that time for the Rams. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Gurley. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting. When you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Gordon. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Give him 3 on first down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Haskins. They'll let this go for the end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Third down, here's Haskins. Looking for Harry, he airs it out. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Off the point play. He's going to rifle on deep left side.
Come on, let me get one. Let me get one.
And he's unable to grab it.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
The football here as we get to reset.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. They'll try and run. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance for it, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded. with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carl Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for LA. 45 yards. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Proctor.
Yeah, I gotta do 1 year with that nigga at fullback.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
39 that time. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot
Oh, shit, I was in the game.
I think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
He went up by 17 in the 4th.
more downs to play with.
Yeah, Juju started getting loose on Conrad and shit, and yep, and
2nd and
interception.
10. Here's Haskins again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here now, Johnny Townsend. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and now
what am I going to do with
with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot
I'm about to release this nigga.
That type of a play.
That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Is there any quarterbacks in the draft?
Came together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's second down. Shaq Thompson on the tackle.
Try to get this nigga. Gabe Benedict.
Looking to throw. Proctor going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
We got A+ throw power.
A lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
A minus accuracy, mid.
Especially tough in the
5'11", 217, he a scrambler. I'm about to be my new quarterback. I'm about to let go of Rose. I free $7 million.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
On first and 10, Proctor. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Back to throw. Proctor looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 3 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
He's still searching for a quarterback.
They'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the counter, here's Gordon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Haskins.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Break. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Bandit. Bandit. Slam, slam, slam.
Halfway.
Hey, exit. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Proctor. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. They get 20 yards there on 3rd and 19 and an unlikely first down. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Proctor. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Proctor. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a draw play for Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Hey, hold on. Right now, let's go. All day, dog. Watch twins, all dog.
On first down, it's Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing on second and long. Haskins going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights.
Started already, huh?
Score 21-10.
I'll talk to my boy. He hit me up about
the
some
kickoff
issues.
team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Council sessions.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
But what pick is it on?
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I get that line, man.
That nigga still gonna be there. Oh my God.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Looking to throw on second down. Proctor going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20.
This nigga Claxton is a fucking beast.
Touchdown Rams.
Yeah.
A big play there.
It was his shit that was fucking up. Like, he kept sending the invite, and we kept seeking his shit. You playing on my invite I sent, that shit perfect.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This is taken at his 4. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
On the line, yep, that's a lineman.
I put him on the end.
Hey,
He got good tackle, good play work, and good pursuit. I would have made him an
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown.
Oh, shit.
The matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. He's got a first down past the 30, and he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now Gordon on first down.
Oh, Gordon.
And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Haskins going deep for Diggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Looking to throw. Proctor, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. The gun, Proctor. Throw left side complete. That's Powers. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
He'll rifle this one deep, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I got a quarterback for you.
Interception, just any interception. Are you
2 of them. I mean, you're going to have to work on them, but you're going to have to work on that nigga, too.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just
I know, but I'm just saying, I got a quarterback for you if you want to go up.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious.
They both still young. I believe one of them is Star Trek. I forget what the other one is. One of them got some speed on them, though.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Got his man, that's Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. This is Gordon, and an alley to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Are now on the clock.
Bacon.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they'll get him behind the line. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that shit. Good shit.
Here's Gordon. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some
no, I
points.
seen that shit. That was me that was doing the messages on the
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd
no, I
and
seen
11.
that. That was some good shit. Yeah.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Let's go.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game, and they continue to press it.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Whoa. Whoa.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Cool and everything, but it ain't like how, you know, he's kicking with that knee and shit.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
The girl that he with now, he just don't really do nothing.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's still telling niggas he do that.
Touchdown, Patriots.
I think he's still up.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, you know, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Scary ass nigga.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's...
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
I don't think oh, yeah.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Gurley now out of the game.
This girl now, she was talking so much shit about that nigga. I'm like,
3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
Something almost happened where she had to get into it. I thought I was going to fucking for him.
I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Got A man over the middle, and it's complete.
Don't know if he's lying, telling the
Another
truth.
nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
He's still fighting forward.
Oh, go look at that run. Am I going to get it? Hey, go look at that run I just did right now.
Todd Gurley, 57 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Did the week just advance?
Nah, they haven't advanced yet. We just
touchdown
playing.
run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
Like
and I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking games.
What you got? What you doing now?
Escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never put almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's going to be intercepted
Get up.
First next year.
At the 19. It just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And second...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Can you, in this league, you can,
and the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder if anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going.
Get these 3 thirds off me for a first next year.
Every time you get to the goal line, this nigga runs.
It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got the yard up to the 25.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins going deep for Diggs. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's going to air one out.
Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
What are you like, man? We have to try it so many times.
Yeah, all right,
so it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh. Rip left, X3.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
He's not as good as Colton. Colton better. About to let him do it.